All right, what's good, y'all boys? Diego from TikTok here. I guess this will be the video to cover up on a defensive guide, or I guess super counters specifically, because I'm gonna make a different guide for defense. But as far as understanding how a super counter works, I'll try to get more in depth with that. As you'll see in this video, I figured I use uh this match to fully describe what it's like to super counter and successfully do it back to back. GG's Takashi, he was a tough opponent, as bro. But yeah, as you see here, most of the fight is gonna consist of super counters, and I'll try to explain and break down the logic in it with the way the mechanic works in the game. So as you see here, we're kind of just like ping ponging each other across the map the entire time of the fight, and every time we're trying to fill out each other's like connection or timing. So it's two ways super counters could go. They're either on hit or before hit, and it really depends on like the connection of you and your opponent. If your connection is bad, so will the response time be, and the way the net coding works in this game. So with that being said, if there's any sort of disruption in the connection, then it'll be delayed and it'll be put to before hit instead of on hit. So as you see here, we kind of get it on like our fourth time of just ping ponging each other most of the fight. It just keeps going back and forth, but mainly with the idea of a super counter, you want to go for up and square at the right timing. Usually, they didn't mess with it so many times in the game. It's between either a cooldown or just you getting first frame perfection, or just getting in the middle of being comboed up. But it doesn't change. It's still up square. It's just different timings depending on like the fighter. Like if you're fighting someone and their connection is like, I won't say terrible, but troublesome, then most likely it's gonna be before hit. As far as like good connection fighters, they'll be on hit. So what you'd want to do is input it directly at the same time as you getting hit. So I'll try to find an example here. You'll see it sooner or later. So here we go. I end up super countering him on the timing that it is. For me and Kashi, it was on hit. I just kept messing up because I haven't played in a while. A little rusted out, but it didn't take too long to find it. It took us like a game or two, and we ended up just going back and forth super counter the entire fight, as you see here. And then as far as like super countering a super counter back to back, you're gonna just do the same thing, but you just have to figure out if it's like is the same timing as you getting hit or if it's before hit because of the delay. But nothing really changes from it. You just got to be consistent and have like dead set confidence when doing it, because the minute you start overthinking your timing is the minute you start messing up, so on and so forth. So as you see here, we kind of just start going back and forth. I start to kind of overpower him when it comes to super counters though, because I've been doing this for a while. It's been like that. But as you see here, we just keep going back and forth. I end up wrapping the game up with a super counter finish. We leave it off there, but I really hope this video was able to help you guys get an understanding and the gist of it. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments. I'll be posting more clips like this before the Bleach game does drop. So any questions below. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. I'll see y'all in the next one, and yeah, whatever the case may be.
What the fuck? Yo! Yo!